Welcome. This is a presentation from DIY Marketing, where we say, yes, you can. Now, roll up your shirt sleeves and get out your elbow grease. You're going to learn how to become a dynamic DIY marketer.
Hi, this is Lauren Darr. I'm coming to you from DIY Marketing, and we are going to get the most out of your brainstorming sessions with some tidbits. Some of the most asked about frequently questions that I get about brainstorming, and I've just kind of compiled them into a little bit of a brainstorming checklist for you to think about and consider before, during, and after your brainstorming sessions. So what you want to do is make sure that you schedule your brainstorming meetings and sessions at a time when it's good for everyone to be able to participate. You can easily do that by checking calendars electronically and whatnot, but make sure that your key stakeholders are definitely involved. Now, how often should you have a brainstorming session is a question that I get, and that's one of those where I have to say use your intuition on that, because it depends on your product life cycle, it depends on your sales cycle, and how often you have new programming or solutions that you really need to have a brainstorming session on. You definitely want them to not be too frequent, but frequent enough that you're generating enough good ideas and getting those ideas so that you can use them in your promotions and your solutions. Now, when you have figured out who all to involve in your brainstorming session, make sure that that time is blocked and that there's an understanding from everyone that's participating that that time is to be uninterrupted. And this is where I really encourage people to get away from the office and hold brainstorming sessions somewhere else. And again, make sure you are involving the key players, and remember that too many people, probably over 10, equals unproductivity. There is a reason why there's the saying that you can get too many cooks in a kitchen and spoil the soup. So, during your brainstorming session, make sure that you, as a facilitator, are fostering a spirit of openness and open-mindedness, and even encouraging ideas that some might consider to be way out there, because you never know what these ideas may lead to. And as a snack person, I always encourage during brainstorming sessions to have salty and sugary snacks and all kinds of things that encourage creativity, like your colored markers, your Post-it notes, toys to play with. Legos are always great and they're fun. Just have a spirit of creativity during your brainstorming session itself. As a facilitator, make sure everyone participates. The quiet people in your group many times are the ones with the most fabulous ideas, and so you need to really draw information out of them while you're also tempering those people that have a more domineering personality. Key during brainstorming is to make sure that you stay on track for what your brainstorming sessions are about. Use a parking lot for ideas that really aren't focused on what it is that you're brainstorming about, and make sure that during your meeting you are having fun while also being productive. And that's the key role in being a facilitator for brainstorming sessions, and that's what most of these checklist bullet points are for, is for someone that is actually facilitating the meeting itself. Use this time as a time to build consensus on direction of where you need to go with a brand, a product, or a promotion, and help people come together and work together as a team. Keeping this in place and having this focus helps keep everyone on track during the brainstorming session and later on during the implementation phases. Now, what you want to make sure that you do when you've wrapped up your brainstorming session is document everything. If you've had people that have hung up Post-it notes with brainstorming ideas, or even made written notes out on notepads and papers and things like that, capture all of that information, gather it all up, and have one person that is responsible for making sure all of this information is cohesively put together and properly disseminated. Now, don't forget, if you've made a lot of notes on dry erase boards, just take a good high quality picture of that with a camera and have someone type in what those notes are, and maybe even include a photo of that in the notes itself that are disseminated to the group. And do make sure you distribute the notes to the group afterwards so everyone has the information that was discussed and understands that everyone is there on the same page and you have agreement on what you need to do for your product or service that you've brainstormed on. Now, if you need any more information on brainstorming and brainstorming ideas and how to conduct them or facilitate them or make sure that they're productive and creative, go to our website. We have a book on brainstorming. Feel free to go grab a copy of that. And if you have any questions or comments about brainstorming sessions in general, feel free to let us know what those are. We're always happy to serve and help you with your do-it-yourself marketing adventures.
This has been a presentation of DIY Marketing. Thank you for joining us. Now get out there and market, because oh yes, you most certainly can.